Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for convening this important hearing, and thank you to our witnesses for joining us here today. As Florida's former Secretary of State, promoting voter confidence and election security have been key priorities of mine since coming to Congress. And the committee's Make Elections Great Again Act includes a number of common sense requirements, including photo ID, an election day deadline for receiving ballots, and list maintenance standards that a number of you have already touched upon. These measures are proven effective, they promote security, and they do promote public confidence, all endeavors we should be pursuing in Congress. Chairwoman Boland, I'd like to return to one of the concepts that you mentioned during your testimony, and it's this, the concept of critical infrastructure. So the Department of Homeland Security designated elections infrastructure as critical infrastructure, and as a consequence, for a number of years now, has been providing cybersecurity support to state and local elected officials. You touch on this concept as important both to election systems and equipment, and also how you view the federalism concerns related to elections. I would appreciate it if you would elaborate on those concepts.
Yes, thank you very much for the question. I think it is extremely important when we relegate these to the states. Everybody wants confidence. I am really puzzled by the suggestion that there's not a lot of fraud. Why would we wait for fraud to occur to protect it? And so these issues of security, security in the ballots, security in the database system, security in the actual machines that are tabulating, this was a requirement under the Help America Vote Act, as was the electronic qualified voter files. And so this is a great opportunity to see. We know we have advanced so far. I mean, the good advances as well as the cynical advances and the security issues, that it's time for a reset. We should be looking at it. Right now, the EAC is looking at guidelines, security guidelines for our equipment. There's concerns about transmission. We all want timely results. And in order to get timely results, we also want them to be accurate. So the systems in place that feed into that are extremely important. The accuracy tests, the confidence, the transparency, and most importantly, accountability. If there is no accountability, then we will never have fair elections.
And Mr. Noble, going back to that concept, we heard testimony earlier about the chairman had great questions about the connection between timely election results reporting and voter confidence. I'd like to hear your perspective on that, but also in your written testimony, you go a step further and note that election ballot deadlines past election day, in your view, even violate federal law. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's not just us. The Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit said that. So we've been litigating this for 5 years. When Congress enacted the first election integrity provision in the history of Article 2, it enacted Election Day. And in all times, Election Day ended on Election Day. But in the last 15 years, there's been this activist effort to get state legislators to extend ballot receipt deadlines in a way that frankly makes elections disorderly and unreliable and suspicious. And it's radically reduced public trust in elections. And for the last 15 years, we've been suffering through 2 weeks of post-election uncertainty because people aren't just getting their ballots in time or returned in time. And frankly, the denominator of ballots outstanding continues to increase, which when people go to bed at night, they need to know how many ballots are outstanding. They need to know how many ballots are left to be counted, and they don't need to wake up 3 days later and find out there's an additional 150,000 ballots coming in. So it's just frankly a radically undermining elections.
It is, and I can tell you, in Florida, third largest state in the country, we know how to do this. We get our ballots in on Election Day. We have results by 9 o'clock. So it can be done, and it absolutely improves voter confidence. Let me also touch on this. There's a lot of discussion about citizenship, in and around today's hearing, but would you elaborate on the other reasons? There are actually a multitude of reasons why somebody may be need to be removed from voter registration rolls, everything from death to moving. Would you elaborate for us on many of the reasons why somebody might need to be removed from a voter roll?
Yeah, you got to have a clean and accurate voter registration list to keep fraud from happening, right? And so that's the whole reason why it was created in the 1800s. And frankly, states, including North Carolina, are not complying with their NVRA obligations. We sued them 4 years ago. We're currently suing California, Oregon, and Illinois. And people need to know that the way you commit fraud and undermine an election is you have a dirty voter registration list. That's
Thank you.
step one.
Thank you, Mr. Noble. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
The gentleman